The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner is one of the songs from Somewhere in Time, Iron Maiden album, that is. And it's also the name of a 1962 film that really got me interested in it because it's one of the very few films that historian Leonard Maltin has given a perfect 4-star score to. And yeah, he's seen like 15,000 films, critiqued them all, and less than 500 he's given 4 stars to. Pretty wild, eh? Well, yeah, that's what today's review is going to be about, the 1962 movie and not the song by my favorite band. So, anyone that's not familiar with The Loneliness of Long Distance Runner, it is what is known as a kitchen sink drama. A kitchen sink drama, pretty much the British equivalent to French New Wave and Italian neorealism. Pretty much like that. Why it's called the kitchen sink, I don't remember why, but you know, whatever. Loneliness of Long Distance Runner, it's it's also based on a short story or a novella. I don't remember which one, but yeah, I really got interested in the movie from the Leonard Maltin stuff, but I must say I never really loved it as much as Maltin did until recently, in which I was looking back on the history of kitchen sink films, and also that's really the beauty about films is you can keep studying them and just keep picking out the good from the bad and just keep seeing more good that in films that can come about. Because Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner, let's face it, it's a movie that gets better and better with time. One thing that this movie will always have going for it is its acting and its realism. Because kitchen sink drama, realism. Tom Courtenay plays this young man named Colin Smith, whose family is poor. He's a talented runner, always running from the law, always up to no good. And he gets sent to a Borstal, where he really excels in running. The movie is presented in kind of a non-linear fashion, and we get to see lots of Colin's home life and what makes him an angry young man. Because that's who Colin is. He's your standard not really a standard angry young man. He's just so fleshed out, so well developed. Yeah, so the film is it's just brilliant in the way that, like, in all its intensity with the characters, and it may feel a little bit dry and not really all that stylistic, but it's a British art house film from the 1960s. Everything else that this movie has really makes up for it. It's so real and so well developed. Even though there was a time when, I've always liked this film, but even though there was a time when I thought that movie was just good, now I think that it's a great film. I'm going to give The Loneliness of a Long Distance Runner from 1962 4 stars out of 4. Please subscribe.